Good morning, parents. Welcome to another lesson with Teaching with Laura. Today, in honor of autism and other children that need hands-on materials with the sensory and tactile. Yes, I'm sure you're aware of you can use sand. You can form letters and do all kinds with sand and Play-Doh, but it can go a lot more than just that. All right. When you are talking about coins and money or counting by fives, tens, ones, whatever it might be, I have some coins here. You can simply give your child a rubbing. Rub the coins and the feel of it. All right. Some need that extra activity. Keep them going. Keep them in tune with what they're doing. You have a coin. Right? Turn it over and they can learn the feel of it, the bumpies. Look around your house, think of what you have that can be of different textures. A lot of the kids love to do coin rubbings. That is a sensory thing. Maybe it's the leaves, flowers, do some rubbings and so forth. All right. I have some sandpaper. All right. You could cut letters, get some stencils and cut some letters out of your sandpaper. All right. That is another sensory. It could be, it's easier to grab than it is a simple sheet of paper. So think of what is easier. You have clothespins. All right. On this, I have numbers written out with adding and subtracting. All right. Where all they do is they have to learn to pinch. That could be something simple that you could do if need be to work on your sensory and tactile information numbers. Okay, you could do it with letters, matching the small uppercase or the small letters to the uppercase letters. Okay, even as far as I used noodles on here, or you could do like different shapes of pasta. Even pom-poms have that different sensory feel. You could use the pom-poms and put one pom-pom here, two pom-poms here, and they have to feel it and touch it. And these are even the things that kids can help you with, all right? Gluing them on and so forth. The different shapes of pastas, like I said, the different types of pom-poms and things that are out there, the different feels, sensories, all right? When my son was in preschool, just a couple years ago, he was always on the go, and he still is. And that's probably just a typical boy. You're always on the go, always moving. And I had to learn he just wouldn't sit still. Still doesn't. So I had to think outside of the box for him. All right. These are just standard cracker boxes. You can use cereal boxes, whatever is out there. Tape words onto the side of it. All right. Make it a game that you toss it. Whatever is landing upward. We used to have him, that was what he would have to put into a sentence, or he would have to spell. All right. This one I taped letters onto. Maybe they're just working on sounds. Toss the box, make it a game, all right? Whatever is on top, you have to count that, say that, sound it out, spell that, put it into a sentence, whatever it might be. So think outside the box if you're just the kid that's always on the go. Make up a game. Do something with them that you have. Thinking outside. Another thing we have at home that you can find is toilet paper tubes. I have one uppercase letter on the front, one on the back. They have to be able to roll it. They can play with it. They can finger it. Things along that line, uppercase and lowercase. They can roll it. They can do whatever in their hands. It's something that they can hold on to and play with and spin around. And then they can see the uppercase, lowercase, upper and lower. Spinning it around, playing with it, things of that nature. Those are all great. If you're working with some more math, numbers, clocks, you could do a styrofoam plate, make your own clock. However, I wish I had one of those aluminum pie plates for this, but I don't. It would work great to do with that. You can cover it, have the noise, have the different texture. And the same as like rubbings with the coins, you can get a little nail and a hammer. And say you're on number 1, you can put 1 hole in. Number 2, you put 2 holes in, all right? And with the foil and the aluminum pan, that'll give a different texture, all right? And then they can feel it as well, different something to feel. Think of things you can feel. Different types of wrapping paper. The cardboard, even different cardboard. This cardboard here is thicker and different than this cardboard. There's different textures. So if you're trying to think of a game, I know before I mentioned about using Uno cards and different games with the numbers and colors on it that they can match up and work on, make adding out of. You can get all your Uno cards and give them different colors, and they have to match up the color, match up the numbers. They have a 2 and a 2, they have to add it together. A 2 and a 3, add it together, or subtract it, whatever it might be. That is another form of using your fingers. As far as keeping the mind going, keeping games, all right? All different ways that you can think of around your house that you can keep your child going. Like I said, with my son, I had to think outside of the box, and I just did a game. I grabbed, thinking of a cube, and you can toss it around and whatever is on it, all right? These are also great because they love to play. And then they're seeing the letters, they're seeing the numbers, whatever it is, the words, whatever it is you want to put on these, they're seeing it and they're touching it. Sandpaper, like I said, the rubbings, different shapes of pastas, pom-poms, whatever it might be. Keep their fingers, keep their going, and they can touch and feel. You know what your child learns best, what sensory, what touch, what tactile. Maybe it is the Play-Doh that works best for your child. They can, some like, I'm thinking of vegetables. Some doesn't like lettuce because of the touch. Other ones don't like cucumbers or carrot. Think of the touch and the feels, whatever is out there. But you can teach your child at home how to read. Like I said, just a matter of flashcards, putting it into games. All right, parents. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does, what else you would like to see. I'm always open to finding things that will help you at home. The tactiles, the sensory, the child that's on the go. Once again, think outside the box. What you have at your house that you can teach them. All right. Once again, this is Laura. And let me know if this helps, and I will talk with you later. Thanks. God bless.